Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we're reviewing Power Book 2, Ghost, Season 2, Episode 3. Before we get started, tell them what to do, T.
Smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to this channel. In the comments. And let's get to talking.
Let's get to it.
All right.
Tariq crashes the celebration for Detective Tate. He's being promoted to investigator at the DA's office. Tariq wants to get at Councilman Tate about, he needs to talk about getting his sister, custody of his sister. How he gonna take care of that little girl?
He got class. I don't know.
Tariq.
She's gonna be at home by herself.
Well, he done told the people that's his uncle and he need to go talk to him. Tate was like, get your little ass from over here. Love you, nephew.
You know where you at. That's what he like at first. You know you didn't bust up.
You done busted up the cop convention.
Right.
Now get out of here before they recognize you.
Mm-hmm.
Monet sitting in her car, stared at the car that she got from Dante, pining over the trash cans and New Edition songs.
Girl,
then Kane pulls up. They waiting on Tariq. Tariq is late. You know why Tariq is late? Because y'all niggas is driving and he walking every damn where.
He said
hey.
At one point, he was like, I've been doing all this stuff for them. And they don't offer me.
They didn't even offer him a ride. Damn. I need Tariq to get a car. Ain't no way in the world you should be able to go somewhere and get $30,000 in a day and you ain't got a ride. Why?
What happened to all the Ghost vehicles? Ghost had vehicles.
He could go down to the dealership where the Honda cars be. Shout out to Funky Dineva. I'm just saying.
He need to go down there. Ghost had 1,000 cars. They weren't just riding around.
Well, he ain't got no transportation.
The mistress people got his cars too. Because
what's the name? I don't know, but Tariq walking around with a backpack and full of cocaine and a burner phone that the feds is looking for. I need him to do better. Well, he doesn't have the phone anymore, but Tariq is like, what is he doing here? And Monet is like, well, he's back in the family now. So, he's got to connect and we need it. And so, we all back in business together. We trust in Kane again. Okay. Kane tells Monet.
The more I watch this, the more Monet is weak as hell to me.
Well, we established that. She out here doing the very thing that she said she didn't want Diana to do.
Exactly. Be a weak.
Finding over business cards and bullshit over some like another dope nigga. But she know what she like. Kane tell Monet he need his money up front. So new connect, new rules. She know the rules. She had her money ready. She leaves Kane and Tariq to discuss whatever it is they needed to discuss. They talked about that situation, like, what's up with the dead professor?
Right.
It's all handled. Everything's going to be fine. Tariq says that all the time.
It's not.
It's fine. Nothing's fine right now. What are you talking about?
Nothing. It's all horrible. It's going down the drain.
So everything's fine. Mecca's having a party at his house. There's titties everywhere and there's a pig hanging from the ceiling. And I don't know what kind of party they be doing, but I'm not into it.
I don't know. Them are some sorry looking titties he had walking around.
I was like, they didn't get no titties or booty? Like, what are we doing?
Nothing. That was horrible.
And I'm okay with the variety, but dang.
Just nothing to look at. Horrible.
Well, no wonder why he's sitting around waiting on Monet, because that's the shit he got running around his girls looking like 12-year-olds with thongs on. One of his people started talking out of pocket. He introduced Kane to his homeboy. His homeboy got a big mouth. They were sitting up there eating. He started running his mouth. Chef told him to shut the fuck up. He tried to look out for him.
He called the girls over there.
Come shut him up, right?
Yeah.
Well, he kept running his mouth and Mecca had to put him to sleep. Put his ass out, choked him out. This nigga knocked out for, Seems like this is something that they do. Is this how they shut him up when he starts
Okay,
running his
so he
mouth?
was like, he'll be all right in about an hour or so. He been and woke up.
This is what he does. Shut him up. Well, hell, he ain't no better than Tweedledum with the broken fingers.
That's what I was thinking. And here's the thing. You all secretive now. You got all this stuff going on in the crib. I'm so confused.
If I walk in a party and the game is cut open the pig for the guts can fall on the floor, it's time for me to go. I don't know what they got going on. Meanwhile, Detective Kevin is hard at work trying to build a case against Carrie. He still has Zeke in custody, and Zeke's phone is blowing up. He talking about, that's probably my auntie. That's the goofiest nigga, I swear to God.
That is the oldest looking college kid.
He's so goofy. He's sitting up there like, dude, like literally.
He's 40. He's 40.
And kind of dumb, poor thing. I want to hear this guy like talk in real life. Like I need to see him like show me that he is one hell of an actor acting that damn stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
He shouldn't be down to the police station with no representation because he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know the right thing to say. He doesn't know the wrong thing to say. You know, Kevin is like teasing him with little information about Carrie, like how she be out here fucking everybody in the street. And she does.
And he out there getting mad. You can see it all on his face.
He couldn't handle it. He's like, so, you know, what's your, you know, Jabari is not your counselor, then who's your counselor? Carrie, Professor Milgram. Zeke.
Dummy.
So back at Mecca's place, Kane wakes up, it's the next morning. So he partied till he passed out. He lives with that girl. I was gonna say, where does he even stay? He lives with that girl who sometimes.
That girl. He just popped up off the blue. There's some chick he was staying with.
Again, I'm not understanding. So you got all this money in your hands. You driving a fly-ass SUV, but you don't have nowhere to stay. You could get a little apartment. It don't have to be this bullshit that Mecca's doing over here, but you should have somewhere to stay. Well, he crashed in Mecca's house. You know, he catches up with Mecca. Mecca's in his little gym working out, trying to get the business situation together. He low-key asking Kane about Monet again. He doesn't find it weird that this dude is so interested in what's going on with his mother. He wants to know how you gonna move the weight because, you know, she done took it off the streets, you know. Kane is like, she got some Steve Urkel ass nigga over at the school running it, and he doesn't know what he's doing, but he just knows that they, you know, they get rid of the drugs and then they get the money. So he's uncomfortable with Tariq being in charge. It's because you're dumb. That's why.
Yeah.
And once Tariq meets Mecca, I feel like he gonna move up ahead of you over there too.
He probably know that too. That's probably why he didn't want to give him his
He
name.
didn't want to say nothing. Yeah. So he's like, well, you know, and you know, he did ask him who was it. He didn't want to say nothing. He tried to hold back on information. So Mecca's like, well, you know what? I don't work with people that don't trust me. You don't trust me, so you go ahead and do your thing. And, you know, I'm sure we'll see each other around. But Kane is so hot to be down. The name, you know, what is his name? Tariq St. Patrick. Ain't flying out of his mouth.
Damn, his whole government name.
Everything.
Not just T. I don't know his name, T. Shoot, that's what they call him.
Tariq St. Patrick. Now, you know St. Patrick rang a bell.
Right.
When he heard St. Patrick, he already knew what it was.
This dude already know what it is for whatever reason. I don't know who this dude is, but this dude know a whole lot. So they better watch him.
He's, what's the name's daddy is who he is.
Who daddy?
Kane's daddy.
That's what I was saying, people saying that, and I was like, y'all is not gonna convince me that him and Mary J. May Kane.
Look, that Dominican girl, Dominicans be having a lot of complexion. Is he supposed to be Dominican or is he supposed to be Puerto Rican?
He ain't
I
got
don't know.
none of
I
that.
don't want to get into that whole conversation because then we'll be talking about people not invited to retreats and shit, and then I'll be all worked up. Tariq meets with the Child Protective Services lady. Homeboy Tate got in that meeting. He meets with her. He wants to get his sister back. She told him, "You can't do that. She's with a good home. She probably is. Why don't y'all just leave Jasmine where she at?" Normally, I wouldn't say that.
For all them years.
Normally, that wouldn't be the ticket, but it can't be worse than the situation that y'all had her in before.
Y'all had
Lord
that girl alone from a baby. She stayed in that crib till she was 10 years old. Yeah. We didn't know where Jasmine was half the time.
Well, we still don't know where she at, but he trying to get it. He trying to get custody of her. So the lady's like, you gotta prove that you can be stable, that you have a stable job, that you have a place to get her. Like you can't just be wealthy, and you gotta be able to prove you can take care of her. And you ain't gonna be able to do that at a college dorm. Well, Tariq is like, I can do that. Yep. Sure you can.
He gonna have one of them girls watching her, I guess.
Well, I mean, there's a lineup at the door. They're just waiting to do stuff for Tariq.
I don't know why.
Speaking of which, you can't go a week without class. So the question of the week is there an objective to the greater good?
No, next question.
I don't know, but Tariq enters the class late, like every single week. Why don't we just move class an hour later? Because Tariq is going to be busy. And he usually comes in with the actual, answer that the class is all like mesmerized by Tariq's outlook on, philosophy.
I'm late because he's the smartest one in the class, I guess.
I don't know, because Keisha's smart. I suppose.
Mesmerized by Keisha.
She did get in that school.
They don't be mesmerized by Keisha. He say something, they be like, I'm sorry. Okay.
He's so mysterious.
With Keisha.
Because Keisha's the only one that sees through that shit. She's not in the least bit impressed with Tariq and that bullshit. She from the street. She know what it is. Meanwhile, Detective Kevin is over there taunting Zeke still about Carrie and who she been with and how he know her and blah, blah, blah. Tariq meets up with Tate to try to get a meeting with Jasmine. Woo, sorry, I'm struggling.
Get it out.
Tariq reaches out to Stern's husband because he need to get, a paycheck stub, a legit history and employment for he can get this kid. And Stern's husband, ain't that his husband, his man?
I think so. His boo thing anyway.
His boo, yeah. Mm-hmm. But we gonna call him husband because he running shit.
Yeah.
He was like, no problem, we can handle that. All I need is $30,000. This is what I'm talking about.
That will people your whole year's salary and just come up with it.
And he at college talking about, all right.
30,000.
I would have been like, damn, Jasmine. So I guess, can we figure out how I can meet her on the weekends?
Visitation. I just need visitation.
That's probably
really need.
That's all he need. He could go hang out. They can get permission to go to, what is it, Coney Island or whatever they got up there and hang out with her.
He was doing when she was with the grandmama anyway. Visitation.
Well, I think that's but that's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up a whole life so Tariq can now have the responsibility of a 10-year-old child because, that's what we're doing out here in these streets. That's not even like nobody questions. This kid making moves like this. He can just get an apartment. He doesn't even have access to his trust fund. Tariq and Braden meet up with Kane to pick up the product. Kane is all like, you ain't telling me you was bringing white boy cat. They already, nigga, give us the dope so we can get the job done. I don't know what you got going on, trying to act like you bossing. Do you know you're the only one in this scenario that ain't bossing? What is he technically? The delivery driver? While he talking shit, you just bringing
That's
shit
all he
back and
is.
forth. Golly,
All we ever
the
seen you doing.
arrogance of it. The whole time they're meeting up, Mecca's watching the whole thing. And you got a babysitter. Mecca ain't let you do nothing yet without him being there. And aren't you paying attention? You get followed so easy.
Never trust you because you
That's your boy, Bobby Brown. Braden takes Tariq to the spot on the roof. Now these niggas over here, they on the roof. They done got a locker system hooked up with a code. You come wave the code in front of the phone and thing open up and it just looked like a brick wall. And college kids ain't playing. Yeah, them kids over there at Stansfield, they be up to things.
Yeah. Somebody done watched this and got that idea, y'all. Somebody like, hey, who got one of them 3D printers? Somebody
don't sleep on the nerds because the nerds have two things, all the knowledge and all the drugs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They be hacking into shit. You been found out you got a whole prescription in the system at the pharmacy. Don't mess with the nurse.
Mm-mm.
Monet over here Googling her man. She wants to know what's been going on with Dante. Diana walks in on her, busts her groove up, asking her some shit about what did her daddy know that Kane is back at the house. She's snapping. If you want to know something, then go ask your damn daddy. Okay, Monet, why she's so tied up, wound up?
Because she ain't running nothing and she know it, but you let him do it. He's sitting there behind bars telling you what to do and you doing it like a fool. So
last week you found out that your cocaine was missing and you were like, oh, we'll make cake.
Right.
Diana brings up her father, your beloved husband of 22 years, and you snapping because she's trying to see what Dante got going on.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, that's your girl, Monet.
Can't stand her. I want to
Back at Stansfield, Tate's trying to make his move on Carrie. Is he really trying it already?
He might as well. I mean, he should. Usually don't even take that long.
He was all like, well, maybe we should go get to know each other better. But before she could answer, here come Detective Kevin again. Whew, this nigga. He pressing Carrie about killing Jabari and, Tate is listening to the whole thing. And, what she did say is, no, not she, but he. First he was telling her like, did you get this kid to kill him? Why do you think she tried to kill Jabari?
Why would she? That's the storyline I don't get. Why would she kill Jabari? Please tell me why you.
Well, I wonder what she did before Jabari, because this dude said, I know, what did he say? I know what you're capable of, and I know what you can get a man to do. What did Carrie have him do? Got him so, did he do something bad for Carrie?
He probably did. He's so.
Because she's got the power of,
magical
puss.
Power to pee.
Her people have you go kill a nigga, apparently. Mm. Well, it didn't get anybody to kill Jabari. Her P had nothing to do with Jabari's death. Poor Zeke. He's just caught up in the whole thing. I mean, detective, you should feel really low down trying to railroad this poor child. Do he look like he could kill anything?
He don't look like he could spell anything, let alone kill.
Well, he definitely don't look like he can spell anything. Diana visits her father in prison and he reassures her that yes, he knew that Kane was back in the family. The family is most important. He know Kane has fucked up many times, but the stronger they are is when they're together. And meanwhile, Monet is over here at a date at a restaurant that Dante done bought out the whole spot just for her to come eat. She come walking in there looking like a drug dealer's wife with Fendi's and furs.
But wait a minute.
She look like the real love.
Back to old girl with her dad. Well, I didn't understand why he just said and she just broke down crying because she weak like her mama. Why didn't she tell her daddy that she figured out that he the one who stole the drugs in the first place? Because then she just figured that out last week.
Because she's a woman, I think, and she's not sure. I think she feel like she better hold on to
Get
that
outta
one
here.
because, you know,
I'd have
she's,
been like,
she's the
"Nah,
only
Daddy."
girl in the house.
I'll be like, he ain't right, dirty. Let me tell you. Because I figured this out, because this don't make no sense. Who writing this? Okay. I don't like I don't like it.
Sorry. I mean, yeah, that was bad. You know,
Yeah.
I don't even know what the visit was for. He said him and Monet had business to take care of, and they didn't handle no
Right.
business. She
And then
said she
she-
was taking on more work, but they didn't talk about no work. They talked about Kanan as part of the family.
And then she went there to ask him for him to say, yeah, I know. And then that was all you needed? You just cried and just took it for that? You know what it takes to get up, to go visit somebody locked up? You went through all of that for one
She
question?
walking there. What did she hand him? What was that she gave him?
I don't know.
Because I don't think you could just walk in there with like a box and a gift.
Especially to a Tejada, I would think.
Maybe that's why you can. Maybe he got, you know,
He got good fella.
he got ties. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go.
Back at the door, and Becky and light-skinned Keisha and Lauren are in the dorm room. Becky in here like showing them the video that she made of Zeke getting arrested, talking about she about to get paid. Lauren is not into it. She like, that's foul. You know, they like, don't even worry about that. Keisha like, this nigga's dumb. Don't worry about him. He ain't killed nobody.
Right.
They pulled out the joint. What is that? Weed? Is she in college?
Come on.
So I'm guessing she don't know nothing about the locker hookup. She ain't got no code on her phone.
She ain't got no collar.
Lord.
How she not part of the crew? How she don't know?
First of all, her friends would not beat them.
Nope. Neither one of them.
Neither one of them. I can see where they would be friends
Them two
because
would be friends with each other.
Keisha and the white girl.
Yeah.
I can see why they would be friends because
Yeah.
Keisha gonna be limited as to how many people she gonna bond with anyway.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I can feel her. I'd rather hang out with a cool white girl than Lauren's ass, tied up, busted ass. So
Stuck up. Can't.
shoot, at least with the white girl, you finna go to the games.
Cause she showed and made her way up in there.
She know how to get you in there.
Mm-mm.
So Diana meets Tyreek at the rooftop where Lauren has shown him, you know, their little romantic spot. So he takes Diana up there. She met him up there because she trying to get a hookup with Davis. She getting a lawyer for her father. Apparently Davis won't even talk to you unless somebody refers you. So she needs Tariq for that. When she leaves, she going down the stairs, Lauren is going up the stairs, they passing each other. And to me, that's enough right there for both of them to not be dealing with Tariq. If I walk past her, y'all just keep passing each other in the hallway and
Exactly.
stop.
And she don't even go to this school. And you got her all up in the spot.
You not only took her there, you turned our spot into the whole drug pickup spot.
Man.
Now it is college. I don't know how separate she could keep her head, you know, away from what's going on. But I feel like that's one of those things that will get around.
Right.
At least among students, and it's for those few teachers that partake in a little illegal activity.
She hanging with light-skinned Keisha. She ain't told her about the spot. Come on now.
She won't hear from Keisha because Keisha knows she's square.
Mm.
Keisha be like, I ain't telling that bitch nothing. She ain't, what's she gonna do with it? Nothing. So Lauren gets up there to the top. She pissed. And Tariq gives her some humdrum story about, oh my God, things are just so stressful right now. It's the same shit he always tells. And then his phone rings.
Every time.
And then she gets even more pissed. So she storms off. Well, the phone, was it a ring or a text message? No, he answered the phone. Anyway, Tate made it where he could meet up with his sister. So he set that up and he's like, you got an hour to do it. So before she storms off, he decides, I guess, to take her down there with him so she feels sorry for his ass. It worked. Miss Monet done left lunch and she's taking a tour of the city in a helicopter with her new boo. They up there looking out the window, looking up. Poor Zeke been in jail since last week. Ain't
Last
nobody
week.
He don't know what to do. He don't know who to call.
And why he don't know, why he ain't trying to call? Is it because you only get one call? Like,
no, because homeboy took his phone.
but he was calling her.
He should have said, give me my shit. I'm not saying nothing.
Right, because he wasn't arrested.
That's all. If I'm not arrested, give me my shit. Or let me know. What's up? I need to call my aunt. Let her know where I'm at.
I can't call my aunt, then I'm calling one of my cousins because
Did you see the what do you call it? In Harlem, the Five Boys, how they got railroaded?
Yeah.
I know better than that. I saw it. You're not finna have me up here saying nothing. He can't. Poor Zeke. He shouldn't even be left alone without like a babysitter. So Tariq takes Jasmine down to the little spot to the Family and Children's Services, and she visits with his sister. She's, all charmed by the little girl and admiring Tariq doing so much. His father died, his mother's gone, his sister's in foster care, and he's working so hard to try to get his family back together. And her heart is pretty much exploding out of her chest. So much so that, is it illegal to distract the social worker while your drug dealer boyfriend sticks a phone sneakily in the sister's teddy bear?
Well, she was quick to do that, but smoking a joint.
But the weed is a bad thing.
Is this supposed to be now? Like, are we now? Like in 2021, that's what we supposed to be? Because I realized Raising Cane was back in the day.
Are you going to talk about the little flip phone?
No, because the flip phone came back. It came back.
Yeah, the flip phone came back.
Yeah, I was just sitting up here like, weed is legal. I'm just saying.
Is it legal in New York?
Yeah, weed is legal.
Well, I mean, maybe that's not the thing. The reason why, though, it wasn't. Nobody said it was illegal. She just said that she had internships, and if they drug test her, she wasn't gonna be able to.
Yeah, but she was like, is that weed?
Is that weed?
Yeah, I'm like, you could just have that stuff sitting there on the desk right here. I don't smoke, but I'm not like, oh my God.
Oh my.
Like, get out of here.
Most people aren't. Most people aren't. It's, like you said, it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So, she was so impressed with Tariq and, the whole events of the day. She forgot all about the fact that he took Diana over to their secret spot and they had baby sex. And that's all I'm going to say about that because,
That was so nasty. I'm sorry. That was like watching my baby.
I feel weird
like
watching that.
So. He was a kid. That's the same.
It was,
That was disgusting. Don't ever do that. No more sex scenes. That's not.
I don't want any more sex scenes with Tariq and any of his little friends.
No, that
was nasty. I mean, not nasty, but just I didn't need to witness it.
It was awkward. It's like it's a little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Monet gets off her helicopter ride and finally gets a message from Zeke. She knows now that he's arrested. He's been there all day at the jail. So that's the end of her date. She storms off. Dante's like, can I help you? She's like, no, I gotta handle this on my own. So she storms the police station and snatches Zeke out of there and they leave. If it was that easy, Zeke, why were you there for so long?
You could have got up and left.
You could have got up and left. As she's getting ready to storm out, David shows up. I think Tariq must have called David.
Tariq called David.
So she's all snappy with Davis. Don't do that because I feel like he's somebody you're gonna need to, well, maybe not. Conflict of interest. We'll get into that later. But Davis is like, don't go out the front door because there's reporters everywhere. So she snugs Zeke out the back. And not before, real quick, before she snatched his ass out of there, he had just gave Detective Kevin a card from Ramirez that, I guess he told him if you ever need something, here's my card.
Yeah, if you ever get in trouble, pull out,
Right.
give him my card.
So, now they dropped Detective Ramirez right in the laps of the police department. Thought we were trying to not do that. It doesn't matter. He so much got a hard on for Carrie. I think he probably, he might even put that off on the back.
He'll tie that in. Carrie was messing around with Morales.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me.
Ramirez.
Did she know him? Because it seems like everybody gets lucky when they run past the professor.
I guess so. Everybody but Lorenz, the one person that should be getting lucky, but okay.
So give him time. He just got there.
I mean, usually it don't take that long.
She got a lot going on.
Special looking boy. You jumped on this special looking boy real fast. You ain't gonna jump on Lorenz Tate. I am offended.
Are we calling Zeke special? Is that what you're doing?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Well, Monet pulls over with Zeke to get the whole story, like what happened. He's telling her what happened and told her that he gave her the card, gave Detective Kevin the card, and she freaks out. And he's like, what? And he's like, y'all don't tell me nothing. That was the first time I seen him like, that's how you should have reacted. Like, no, they don't tell you nothing. You're pretty much in trouble because Monet got your back.
Mm-hmm.
Monet called Professor Carrie community pussy.
She is.
She's definitely that. Kane is trying to recruit Brayden because Mecca told him to. I don't know. I can see Brayden want to be about the street so bad.
It's
what?
the boy is coming. I hear him all the way outside in the door.
Oh, well, he's
So
not
we're gonna
gonna
get
do his thing.
interrupted.
But we can keep going until he gets here. He knows what to do. This is his job.
Okay.
Yeah, Brayden wants to be about the street so bad. I can't see him not allowing Kane to woo him over.
All right. Bye.
Wait,
You gotta close it. Go close the door. Push it up and close it.
You're recording without me?
Yeah.
You? Mommy?
I tried to get you twice. I tried to get you.
I was having fun decorating the tree.
Okay, but your part.
Well, just come say your part so we can finish.
Your part will come up in a minute.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
What's up?
Look at that.
Go ahead, let us finish and then I'll call you to say your part,
No,
okay?
that's it. I'm gonna say it right now.
No, it ain't
Say
time.
it. Say it.
Remember, then must subscribe to our channel.
Okay.
All right.
See? Let him say it, girl. You interfere with the business.
So,
Mama,
So Monique gets back to the crib and somehow blames Kane for Zeke being in trouble. I'm not sure how she worked that out when it's her fault that this dude had the card. I don't
because
know.
Kane killed Ramirez
So what?
and she didn't tell him. So it goes back, I guess.
Both of y'all then are to blame.
You should have told him that Ramirez was dead.
Diana asked Drew, she was like, well, you were here when when you got the call about Zeke. What did Monet say then? Well, she wasn't here. She left right after you left. Well, where the hell she go? She went on a helicopter ride with some Puerto Rican man named Dante.
That your daddy, when he get out, gonna have to.
Ooh.
Brayden like once he get his street creds together, once he get his confidence, once he get his Tommy on, he gonna be more lethal than Tommy, cause he's a
Oh, wasn't he the one that came up with the whole lockers and stuff?
yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
saying.
just-
He gonna be so lethal out there. You know, this is the beginning stages, but once baby, he gonna be a force. Him and that dang on Tariq together, they gonna be
Him and Tariq together, it's not gonna be that. And it would be nice to see. Yeah, it's like you said, it's like Kane and Tariq and Ghost. It would be nice to see Brayden stick to that. And he did what he was supposed to do. First, Kane goes over to Tariq's place and confronts him about Zeke. Like, they all blaming each other for that shit. You know, Tariq is like, I don't know, like, who he's sleeping with, you know? So, again, him and Kane have this thing, like, we're okay, everybody's okay. Tariq, nobody's okay. Diana goes to see Davis. So she want to get some more counsel for her father because they feel like things didn't go the way they were supposed to. And they tell her, no, it ain't gonna be a go. We're not gonna be able to do nothing for her.
the white boy did.
Huh? Yeah.
The white boy did.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kane then meets up with Brayden because, well, a while back they were supposed to hang out somewhere between there. They were supposed to hang out, and who was it? Mecca called Kane. He had to bounce. Something happened. No, he found out about Zeke. Something happened, and Kane had to bounce, so they didn't hang out. But when he turned in the money, you know, Kane is trying to get in his head, talking about you know, you a worker now, you work. He kept referring to Tariq as his boss, trying to, you know, create a divide between Meek and Brayden. And Brayden's like, we're partners. That's not how that shit works out. So when they counted the money, he needed that 30,000 for Tariq. That's what he needed to bring back. So Kane was like, give me the work. He said he'd go get it, you know, because Kane is low-key trying to woo him over to his side. So, because I can't see that he would have done that under any other circumstances, but he went ahead and got the money. So he calls them, they meet up so he can give him the money. So Kane pulls up with the same two chicks from the party.
Same two
chicks.
flabby titties.
But you know, he's like, what you call that titties?
Flabby.
That one almost just went right by me. He's trying to convince Brayden to hang out with him and these girls, and Brayden has to get money over to Tariq. You know, we got to get this child protective services situation handled. So he goes over there, you know, to bring the money to Stern's office and to sign over. Now they didn't put his name on these papers. What's their name again? They're wealthy.
Flabby titty.
No, girl. Brayden, their wealthy family name.
They are.
Weston. They didn't put the Weston, he didn't sign the Weston name on these fraudulent papers. I feel like at some point that's gonna come back.
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back.
That being said, it wouldn't be shocking for the Westons to have another company. You know, it's almost like the perfect storm. So he goes, takes the money over, signs it so to legitimize his income, and we're on. I guess he's gonna keep pursuing custody of Jasmine. Sachs gets sweaty with this attorney again. They just
I'm so sick of them. That's so nasty. I'm sick of them too.
Around their neck. I don't know what kind of stuff they got going on over there. But every time he goes and has a little session with her, he leaves with a little tidbit of information. So this time she was talking about Tejada's attorney and found out that Tejada's attorney was tampering with evidence when Tejada got arrested. Happy to announce this heifer got in the shower this time. Maybe she was watching the reviews from last week and realized that jump in clothes shit is nasty. So she did get in the shower this time, but yeah, so right away, Sachs, he texted Davis and said we could get Tejada out of jail. So I guess Daddy may be coming home. And Dante
got out of jail.
Who?
Medea.
Medea got out of jail because somebody was. We are not bringing Medea into this conversation.
I'm just saying. Same thing happened with Medea. The lawyer was,
Messing with stuff.
yup, and that's how
Well,
Medea
unlike
got out.
Medea, I don't think Medea had Dante and Tejada to deal with at the same damn time. So we gonna find out who the daddy for real, for real. Cain is the oldest, right? He's the oldest.
He-
How old is he? About 24? Because she said she hasn't seen him in 24 years. It's the reason why he back.
It ain't in one of them. Just Eddie Murphy.
Girl,
He came to America. Remember when he came to America?
no.
No?
No.
Okay, well, sure. I'm trying to make it make sense.
Anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all.
All right. Y'all
Our
go
book
ahead.
2, Ghost.
You got something to say, baby?
Smack that those up and subscribe to our channel.
And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.